Hey, okay. Now, if you remember, is that I wrote down how I wanted my life to be in every single detail. And I read that every night for 12 months. Now, in that was, when I first started, I wanted a son. I've had a vasectomy. I've got 2 daughters. I've had a vasectomy. I want a son. How's it going to happen? So I get married for the second time. And my wife at that time had never had any children, wants a baby. And I said, I've had a vasectomy. What can we do? So we decided for me to have it reversed. Reversed. That's a different ball game, I tell you. Reversed. So I did say, you've never had children before. Can you have children before I have this reversed? Because this is not like a vasectomy. This is a different ball game. Fine. There was no reason why not. So I went out of a reversal, which is different. You have to go in. I went into hospital, stayed there for a day. And what they explained to me is that before, when, I had my vasectomy at the doctor's, they make just a little cut. They go in, clip the cords, sew them together, both sides, job done. I had that done one Saturday morning when I was young and actually played football in the afternoon. This is different. This is proper operation. They've got to open the whole testicle up, get out the 2 bits they've cut and sewn, clip them, sew them together, both sides. Now, they told me I had to shave, which I did. I shaved, yeah, wonderful. So when I come home, I was there all day. When I come home at night, I've got these wrappings all round me. I had a pair of testicles that were huge. But after a week, I had to take all the taping off. And they said, if you go in a bath, get a nice hot bath, sit in there and you can, pull away. Yeah, wonderful. And it'll start to come away. That's the theory. That's really good. So I'm sitting in the bath here and I'm trying to pull this sticky tape off. Now, what they didn't tell me is that I shaved. But they didn't tell me this sticky tape was all going round my arse, where the hairs are. Now, when you've got this sticky tape, it don't matter how much you soak it, you try and pull it off from under there. It ain't pleasant. As I was pulling them off, I'm pulling them out by the bulb. It was worse than waxing. Hairs coming out my arsehole with bulbs. My wife said, can I help you? I said, no, you can piss off, leave me alone. It's coming up, but it ain't pleasant. But we got that job done. Excellent. So, go back to the hospital. We have live sperm. We got swimmers. We're off. He said you're a bit slow, but you got some. Excellent. So we start. So this went on for, goes on for months. Nothing ain't happening. The dream's still there. I remember I'm writing this down. I'm reading this every single day. I'm going to have a boy. And at the moment, this is proving very difficult. So we go to the doctors and explain, and then the specialist looks at the wife and says, well, I'm sorry, what is happening is that the sperm that are going in, you've got something inside you that's killing them. Lovely. I've gone through this shit and we're not working. So, he gave her this contraption. This contraption is like a big trumpet with a big rubber ball on the end, right? And you put this solution inside, and then she had to put this up inside her, press this rubber bubble, and squirt this stuff up inside her. Now, you have to do that just before you have sex. Now, we're ready to go. So she has to use this. Now, she's squirting this thing. It's making a farting noise. Well, that to me, I was dying. That noise was just making me laugh so much. The old boy was not responding, looking at me feet. They ain't no good. I said, we can't do it like this because every time you're using that machine, I'm Krishna laughing, you're laughing, sex ain't going to happen, is it? So we go to and he said, look, we can do this 3 times. What it means is that every day I had to put an injection into her bum, which is quite pleasant. Smack, get in there. And then that freshened her eggs. Sometimes there's a lot more eggs. She used to go every other day and have an ultrasound to see. And as soon as the eggs moved into position, then we'd have a go. And we'd done that 3 times. What I had to do, I had to put the sperm in a jar and she'd put them underneath her armpit and get up to there. And it never worked. So he said the 3rd time, Mr. Price has got to come into the hospital, give the sperm there and then, and we go. Now, I'm still reading. This is the goal. We want a boy, don't we? Yes, yes, yes. So, this particular time, I've gone out with my mates on a Friday night. We've had a real good laugh. My back has gone. So I'm creeping around, but having a few beers with my mate, my back's got easier. But I can't reach my feet. I'm struggling. Saturday morning, I rang up with a hangover. And my wife rang me up and said, like, we're ready to go. I'm in the Springfield Hospital. You've got to come over there and we've got to have the sperm. Excellent, I said. So, back is knackered. I'm driving to the hospital. I pop into the newsagents, get the top shelf, a nice magazine. That'll do me. Thank you. I need some encouragement here. So, magazine under the arm, gone into the hospital. I said to Mrs. Mr. Price. She said, oh, wonderful. Yes, your wife is waiting. The specialist is waiting. We'll lead you into this toilet here. And there's a jar. I'm going to put a specimen in there. This toilet was in the middle of a busy waiting room in the hospital. One single toilet. So I've gone in there. Back's hurting. I'll get the magazine propped up on the radiator. I've got the canister in my hand. And we're away. I'm trying to get encouraged. I just get encouraged. I've turned it off and think, oh, shake bed. We've got knock on the door. Bang, bang. You going to be long? Long? I ain't started yet. I could do without this because every time someone knocked on the door, the magazine fell on the floor and we got to start again. Eventually, after another 10 minutes, the nurse, Mr. Price, are you going to be long? Going to be long. I'm trying. Everyone keeps knocking on the door. Any chance you can pop in there, give me a hand? No, she said. Now, come on. She's waiting. So and then someone else knocks on the door. This is the chance. I'm getting frustrated. Because I'm getting frustrated, I'm getting annoyed. And nothing ain't happening. But then I have to go back to what I've been reading every night. I want a son, to grab a son. So this has got to be done. So eventually I got it done. I walk out and there's people there giving me a round of applause. They know what I've been doing in that toilet. I ran up there and said, here we go, done. Nurse ran off down the corridor into where the wife was and while he was waiting. 20 minutes later, come back at me and said, look, all I am really is the taxi driver. We've picked up the sperm there and I've carried them to there and we've injected in. So this is how it should work. He said, I've injected 70 million sperm. And that's a low count. I said, what? It works. And it worked. And we had a baby boy. It worked. But it was fun along the way. But the reason it worked is because I wrote it down and I believed it. Nature's power, whatever you put in there and believe and hold it long enough, will materialise.